Hello artists! Today we are going to draw a locomotive and we're going to do this in 1-point perspective. What does that mean? That means that all the lines are going to be coming down to 1 point over here, and that's an artist trick that you use to get things to look more realistic. If we just did the train just across like this, it would look like the train was just facing us, but this looks like the train is coming towards us. So that's what we're going to do. So what we need to, for this lesson is get a piece of paper from an adult if you don't have one. If you have a ruler, that would be great. If you don't have a ruler, just find something with a straight edge that you can use, because that'll really help you out. And also get a pencil, because you're going to have to erase some lines. So what I want you to do first is, if you have a ruler, I want you to come up about 4 inches from the bottom of the paper. Okay, so look at it. If you don't have a ruler, guesstimate, and it's going to be, like, this is halfway. It's going to be a little bit shorter than halfway. And then do another 4-inch line over here. And then we're going to connect those 2 points. And just do a line straight across. What you want to do here is put a dot right over here, and this is what they call the vanishing point. So what you're going to do now is you're going to get your ruler, and you're going to put it at an angle, and you want it to go to about here, because we want to have room for a chimney right here. So you want to go like that, and what you're going to do is you're going to draw a diagonal line from that vanishing point all the way over to the right side of the paper. So you can go like this. Now we're going to work on the bottom. So what you're going to do on the bottom, the same thing like you did over here. It's going to be a smaller width. You're not going to have to go so high up. Look at your paper, and I would think about right about here. So again, get your ruler to line up with that vanishing point. Come over here, and we're going to draw another line like this. Okay, now this is the fun part, so we can work on the train now. We're going to do the front part of the train right here, and that's going to be a circle. But we're not going to do a circle, the whole circle. We're going to have part of it go off the paper like this. So what you're going to do is start up at this line, and then do one side of the circle like that. Come all the way around, and go like that off the paper. Then you're going to want to come in, and you're going to want to do another circle in here, a circle within a circle within a circle. That's called concentric circles. But what you're going to do is you're going to come around and do another circle like this. And then this one in the middle, you're going to see all the sides of it. So it's going to be like that. So that's the front of our train. What we're going to do down here is, we have the grill of the train. So you are going to make a diagonal line from here over to here. And then you're going to come over a little bit, and then make another line that goes like this. And notice how it's small on the top, and it comes back and it gets wide on the bottom. This is another trick that you're using to make it look more realistic. Okay. Now we're going to put some wheels on our train, and we're going to use circles, but not a circle that is completely like this. Our circles are going to be a little bit elongated like that. So we're going to do them in pairs too. So the first circle is going to be here, and then I'm going to do one right next to it, about the same size. Okay, do you see how it's not a circle, it's more like an oval? Then what you're going to do is you're going to skip a little, come down here, and do another circle like this. And do another circle right next to it. Then you're going to skip a little, come down here, do another circle, and then another circle right next to it. I really probably should be saying oval, shouldn't I? Because these are really looking more oval-like. Skip a little bit ways here, and then do another oval, like that, and like that. Skip a little, do another oval like this, and like that. See how they're getting smaller as they're going back into space? Skip a little, do another one here. Skip a little, do one here. We're going to do this all the way down here. And this is what it really looks like when you're looking at a train on the side of the tracks. It's gonna, things that are closer to you are going to be larger, and as they go away from to the distance, it's going to get smaller. Next step, I left a little space in between all of these wheels. What you're going to do is come to this right here, and what we're going to do is we're going to put a line from here to here for the locomotive, and then we're going to come down and we're going to do that for every place that we have two circles. And this is going to be the ends of the cars that are behind the locomotive. Okay, and you can use your ruler if you want. I think I mentioned this before. I'm not a big fan of a ruler. Sometimes I just like to eyeball things. But if you want those lines super, super straight, go get that ruler. So you're going to keep on doing that, going all the way down till we can't see anymore. Like that. Now what we're going to do is we are going to get your ruler again. Go to your vanishing point over here. And we just want to be able to do a line just underneath the line of the top of the cars. So what you're going to do is put your ruler on your vanishing point. Come over here and draw a line like that. Now, if you don't want to do that with a ruler, you can just eyeball it and just come down here and just do some lines like this. And then you notice again, it gets wider as we're getting closer to the front of the locomotive. Okay, so what are we doing here? We are making our cars behind the train. Let's make some windows in our train. So again, no. Yeah, let's do that first. Okay, so we're going to make some windows. And this is when you get your eraser and you can erase these lines that are coming off the end here. And up here, you can erase that line and that line. Okay. Then we're going to come over here. We're going to do another window inside this car. So we're going to go up. And then come up again. And then let's erase some of those lines so they don't confuse us. So this is our first car, this is our second car. Do the same thing, some vertical lines. And again, erase those little extra lines there so they don't confuse us and we can see what we're doing. So we're going to do that all the way down the side of the train. Okay, now what we're going to do, because this really looks like it's just one big car, so we want to make it look like that each one of these cars is their own separate thing. So what we're going to do is we're going to come over here, and you're just going to do a curved line from the top of your car to over here like that. And then you're going to come over and do the same thing on the other side like that. And then erase the middle. Do you see that? I think they can see that. Okay. And then you're going to do that for the other cars too. Just make a line like that, and a line like that, and then erase that middle part in there. And come over here, get a line, and a line. So this is going to make it look like they're individual cars. Okay. Okay. Now let's get some things going on here. Let's put a window on the locomotive. What you can do is you could do a line that's vertical like that. Come up here. If you want it to be real perfect, line it up to your vanishing point over here, and then go to your top of the line and line it up and do a line like this. And then come down to the bottom, and again, the same vanishing point. Come to the bottom of your line, and you're going to go like that. And then what you do is you just put a line, another vertical line down like that, and we have a window. Okay, let's do a chimney. So look, I still have this line right here. We're going to get rid of that, so erase that. And then we're going to put a chimney on here. I'm going to have mine go off the page a little, like that. And let's have some chimney smoke coming out. So we're just going to do a wavy line going off like that. Okay. This car right here, I want to make it into a circus car. So all I'm going to do is put some bars on the windows. You could actually draw animal in here first and then put bars on the windows. I think that would probably be easier to do. Or you don't have to do a circus car if you don't want to do a circus car. Okay. You can change this up if you want to, make 2 windows here. You could do that. Just do 2 vertical lines like this. And then erase your lines like that, and you can do 2 windows. Another thing I want to do is I want to add some concentric circles into here because I want to show that these are wheels. So I'm going to do another oval in each one of these. Okay. And what else should we add? Oh, down here with the grill. What I'm going to do is just do a line like this and continue those off like that. And you can erase these lines right here because it's going to come out like a point in the front of the train. Okay, so now you can, let's name our train. I'm going to write Polar Express on mine. But you could put anything you want on there. You could just put your name on there if you want. We can do a Christmas wreath. How you do that is just do a kind of a rounded oval like that. And then make 2 triangles with the tops cut off like that for a bow. And then we're going to do a circle like this, and a circle down like that, and then just kind of a frilly line all the way around. And then you got a Christmas wreath on it. So there's a lot of things you can do here. You could add people, you could add flowers, you could just make it snow. You could make it snowy up here. What I would do is I would outline it in black, and then you could see all your lines, and work it from there. I am going to be so anxious to see your Polar Express / locomotive pictures. So if you have any questions, have your grown-up email me, and I'll look forward to seeing them. Have a great week, everybody.